Today we are checking out Homeward Bound: The Incredible Journey. It is the 1993 movie. It is like an hour and 24 minutes, family, animals, action, adventure. I've heard a lot about this movie. I don't know if I've watched this movie as a kid or if I haven't watched this movie as a kid. When I watch this movie with you guys, I will know for sure if I've seen this movie or not. I'm pretty sure I have not seen this movie, although there are some images that I've seen of the movie, some still frames of this movie that have seemed kind of familiar. So maybe I did see this movie a very long time ago and I just don't remember anything about it. But yeah, I'm assuming this movie has something to do with this family's pets. They get lost and then they have to try and find their way back to their owners or something like that. That's kind of what I want from this movie. That's kind of what I'm expecting from this movie. But yeah, I'm very, very excited to see what this movie is all about. Also, another really funny thing is that this movie is like in honor of Huxley. The Patreon poll was in honor of Huxley because this is the last Patreon exclusive that I'm going to be doing for a while when I am in this space, because I will be moving in a week now. Actually, in exactly a week, I'll be moving to a new space to a new little apartment, and that's where I'll be filming my reactions, and Huxley will not be there. So this movie is in honor of Huxley because she's been in a lot of my reactions and I love her super much. And it's kind of funny because while this is in honor of Huxley, she's not in the room. And that is because she does not want to be in the room right now because there are people outside working outside and she'd rather be outside than watching this movie with me. So kind of hurt me a little bit, But yeah, we're still going to watch this movie and we're still going to have a really good time. Before we get into this movie though, let's do the lighting. So let me turn on my light and then we'll figure out what the lighting should be. Boop! Nice. Okay, so the lighting today, I think I'm just going to make the lighting like a yellow color in honor of the golden retriever. That is I am assuming the main character of the movie. Also gold because the golden retriever is a dog and this movie is in honor of my dog. So, that's how it works. That is how it works. So yeah, I'm very excited to get in this movie. I hope you enjoy my reaction to Homeward Bound: The Incredible Journey. Oh wait, I know this theme. I know this theme song. Oh.
I know, it sounds odd.
I'm expecting the music to be good now too.
Let's talk about after that, when I got my second chance.
Is Chance the dog? No, I feel like Chance is gonna be... The golden retrievers are usually played by old people, you know what I mean? Like wise.
Fresh air. Plenty of interesting things to explore.
I know there are 3 animals in this movie. There's a golden retriever, there's like a bulldog, and there's a cat, I think. He must be the bulldog. Yeah, I was right.
Dog.
Indeed, the house was full of new clothes to be shredded. On account of the...
No, I'm really glad that their mouths don't move when there's voiceover. Like, I know it looks weird when no one's talking on the screen. It looks good because this movie's old, you know what I mean?
Laura's older boy was Peter. He belonged to Shadow.
Ah! I knew Shadow was gonna be the old dog.
Oh, what a shame. Too bad it wasn't a zipper.
Hey, you better beat it, pal.
Too bad it wasn't a zipper. Wow, try to kill this dog.
I now pronounce you
oh my god.
husband and wife.
The most eventful marriage in existence. I recognize this guy as well on the left. Was he in The Last Starfighter? Was he the main character in The Last Starfighter?
Hey, whoa, food. Hello, food. Hey, what?
That's literally Huxley whenever we eat. And probably everyone else's dogs as well.
Sure it was safe for people.
I'm keeping my eye on you, pup.
Yeah. Making sure it's safe for people. That's what I will do with all the food as well, you know? Hey, I like your food. Just need to make sure it's safe.
I'm starving. I can't remember when I had my last meal and I'm...
Also, the voice actor for Chant is very familiar.
I'll prove it.
Oh, you don't have to prove it. I believe you're stupid.
That was a good one.
Toilet.
Why not? Uh-oh. Moving food.
Toilet water is pretty clean water. I'm pretty sure toilet water is drinkable water. It's just like that is in the toilet. You know what I mean?
Boy in the world. Oh, I love you, Peter.
Hey.
Aww.
Stuff. I got a cake to catch.
Aww.
We'll be back before you know it.
What if he doesn't understand?
Shadow's like, you're playing with me, buddy. Stop talking to your dad and play with me.
Come on, Shadow.
What if Shadow just got up and dunked like an Air Bud or something like that? Just slam dunked it, broke the hoop.
Why luggage?
I think
Oh no, no, I don't want to see this. Huxley loves doing that as well, sticking her head out the window when we drive. It's really funny. She's also really loud when we drive though, because she always assumes that we're going for a walk, and she just like, if she doesn't have a window to lick, which is really odd, then she'll just like bark. She'll go like that nonstop until we stop driving. It's really annoying.
Wish we could, but we've got a long way to go.
Yeah, they're driving all the way to San Francisco. San Francisco.
Maybe you better do it.
Aw, the kid is so cute.
Hope he doesn't forgive me.
He won't. He won't. This kid is the cutest little kid ever. What the heck?
What's wrong?
I love that they don't understand English, right? So it's just like, what's wrong?
Wait. Stay.
No! This is so sad. What the heck? He's still staying. He'll never move until Peter comes back. Oh, that's the saddest shot I've ever seen in any movie. I got like sad chills during that scene. What the heck?
You'll come back. I know you'll come back.
Look how sad he is. What the heck? Good dog actors, by the way. Good dog actors. He just sat there like the whole night. What the heck?
Well, don't expect a big tip from me.
You don't usually warm up cat food, right? That's just something that they did. I don't know. I don't have a cat.
Come on. I'm not gonna hurt you. I just want to chew on your neck.
Oh, what? What? What the heck was that line?
Whoa! What the? Help!
It's a turkey. It's a turkey. San Francisco.
You know?
Aww. I love that this movie is like making it so that the animals don't understand most of what the humans do. I just think that's really funny, and it's kind of also what probably animals really think. Like they know like 4 human words and that's it, you know? No! Is it gonna be the wrong note?
What? What do you think it is?
I don't
The end of the world.
like it.
Homeward Bound 3. The end of the world.
It isn't true.
They love you and they dump you.
Not Peter.
The old man is having an existential crisis. Ah, yeah!
No way.
Shadow.
Nice, Shadow.
Going home.
Oh, it's crazy. Who'll feed you?
It's crazy, but I'm coming with you.
Chicken buns coming through.
Ha! I love how the dog like tried to take a swipe at the chickens as they went through. Oh, what a shot. What a beautiful shot of the dog just running through the fields, you know?
Wait up! Hey guys!
Whoever did the music did not have to go this hard for this movie, but they did, and I'm so happy that they did. He's pretty good at drawing. Just gonna say, he should be an artist or something. He's pretty good.
One isn't nearly soft enough.
Almost there, said.
I love all of their personalities. I love all of their personalities.
Finally.
Oh no. I thought she was going to swear. I thought she was going to swear. I was like, wait, this is a kid's movie, right?
Bus, you'll do fine.
Yeah, well, send your dead bird.
The bus comes every couple years up there, you know?
But even in that moment, I had to admire his face.
Oh, what a shot. What the heck? Why is this movie like as good as it is? You know what I mean? It has no right to be as good as it is. And for a kid's movie, this is top tier. For an animal movie, it's top tier, you know?
What kind of animal made that?
That?
Oh, a bear. Probably.
Whoa, that's as big as Sassy.
Or a really big human being. I was gonna say, is it a skunk?
Hey, Shadow, you want to have some fun? Go stick your head in that hole. There's something out there.
Snake? A snake is out there? What the heck? That's kind of creepy. Snakes are creepy. Owls are even creepier than snakes. You gotta admit that.
Oh, a moose. What's a moose?
Yeah. I was gonna say, how does he know what a moose is? There's actually just like an animal concert that night, and it just so happened that they were sleeping on the night of the concert. You know what I mean? That's why it was so loud.
Calling me fat.
Of course not, for a hippopotamus.
What? What? Why did he run into the tree? What the heck? Why did he run into the tree?
There you go.
Hey,
Did she just like telepathically launch that fish into the air using the force or something? Like what?
time out. Look, when Chance scares somebody off, they be.
Oh, big grizzly. Oh no.
I recommend the trout.
Grizzly bears are scary. Whenever I see one, I'm like, oh, those things are so big. I'm just gonna back up, please.
Painful that would have been for the bear.
Oh, go.
For the bear.
Bonsai! Oh, that's cold. Oh,
Bonsai! Karate Kid, anyone? Bonsai!
Further down. Where is she? Sassy!
Sassy, man. Sassy, you're gonna drown or something. Cats swimming are so funny. Do you think that's an animatronic cat or something like that? Oh, maybe it's not an animatronic. Maybe it's a real cat. There's no way they'd use a real one. It has to be fake. Oh my god, Shadow. He's a G. He's a G. What the heck? What the heck? She actually fell off of the waterfall? I did not expect that. If I was a kid watching this movie, I would have had nightmares. Like, I don't think she's dead. But that was traumatic. There she is. Well, she's not there yet, actually, but she's gonna pop out her little head. Oh, what? Her head didn't pop out? Is she on land? There's no way she died. There's no way they would kill someone like that in a kid's movie.
it's not your fault. She wanted to come.
You didn't make her come at all. You were just like, I'm going home, and then she's like, okay. Well, she was kind of like, I don't want to go, and then she came, and then she went.
To nuzzle him when he's lonely.
See, Huxley is not as good as these dogs. Huxley's like, I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm not gonna bark when you're in trouble. I'm going to be happy when you get home, but only because that means I'm going for a walk soon. She's kind of very self-centered. Oh, man, I thought that was sassy. Sassy. She's not dead, but I don't really know where she would be if she's not dead. She's just chilling on the grass, just eating a fish or something.
Third sighting in 4 months. Not bad.
Third sighting in 4 months? What the heck? That seems pretty bad to me. Sassy?
Let me see.
Oh my god, she looks dead. Yeah, he thought she was dead. She looked absolutely dead.
Stay away. Don't move a muscle.
It's true. Why do dogs bark at other animals when they're trying to catch the animals when that just makes them run away? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Huxley does it too.
I hate fast food.
I like fast food. I like fast food, Chance. You just haven't had the good one, the good stuff.
But your note said you'd taken them. No, ma'am. And I got it.
It's not Frank's fault. I hope she doesn't get mad at Frank. Oh no!
But we have to be patient.
What other movies is this guy in, the dad? He's very familiar, but I know him from The Last Starfighter. I'm pretty sure that's him. But what else is he in?
Dean Maxwell and the Grant Committee.
Oh, I forgot.
His posture needs to be better, but I can't say anything because my posture is so trash. My posture is so bad, so I shouldn't really be telling him to get better posture. Aww. You know, this man in the woods is living the life, you know? A beautiful spot, nice little wooden cabin, you know, happy.
Oh, I'll just say it was my fourth.
You're on your 9th life. Actually, I'm gonna say that was my 5th life. And then you have like, and then you have 4 more.
They taste the best when they fall in the dirt.
This dog is so clumsy. Chance, whatever dog it is, so clumsy.
Shadow, Shadow. Shadow, Shadow.
Shadow, get out of the water and run away from the mountain lion.
Smelling things. Now stop scaring the
Or Shadow is just not smelling things. Shadow's nose is so broken now. So old.
I mean, this is like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. They have to have an Arnold Schwarzenegger reference in it. Nice.
Well, I got a pile of bones buried in the backyard.
We'll make it.
And,
Some of them are humans. So, imagine if you said that. Some of them are human bones. Whoops. Cougars look so cool when they run. Don't know why. It's just like, they look awesome, you know?
hey, cut it out.
Chance, man, there's a butterfly.
Hasta
Jump.
la vista, kitty.
Hasta la vista. Another Arnold reference. That looks like such a nice, peaceful place. I'd like to sit in that field and read a book or something, you know?
Sassy?
Couldn't be.
She's dead. Oh, the dog fell over.
Let's go fishing.
Yes, fish, 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 fish.
Fish, 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 fish.
Excuse me.
She caught a lot of fish. What the heck? Who needs fishing rods when you can just bring a cat?
Whoa, hey, check it out, intruder at
Oh no. Oh no. Don't go near it. Do not go near it.
Sassy, can you pull those things out?
I'll try.
I thought he was gonna say, Sassy, shut up.
Jerk.
I wonder how they put that on the dog. It's really interesting. How did they put the makeup on the dog?
And my dad, well, her husband's name is Bob Seaver.
Oh!
Well, this is important to me and my brother and sister.
It's true, but like, the cop guy has a point. At least he looks like he wants to help.
Hey, kid. Good luck.
What a nice guy. What a nice guy.
And I didn't want to get your hopes up.
Yeah, you're being very aggressive. Know where you should go first when you're looking for someone? Back to where they call home. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They should go back home.
Oh no.
Another one. Flashbacks. What the heck? Why is there just a little girl here?
It's okay.
Is she gonna take the things out of Chance's nose?
Shadow, is that people?
Yeah.
Bark, Shadow. Bark, man. Yeah! This is so awesome. I don't know why. It just kind of is. I have chills. I have chills right now. Happy chills, you know?
Flyer we got.
I can't.
These are them.
Really?
Home.
Home to the pound. Joking, joking. Okay, let the man be happy. Let the man be happy.
We'll replace it.
Yeah, you don't have to. It's fine. It's fine.
Hey!
Okay, they didn't need to do that. He's so nice. You did not need to do that. So he's like, bye boys. I don't want to be in there.
Kitty, 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 kitty.
Not on your life, chubby.
I love it. Self-aware animals. Love it.
Now, oop.
I was about to say, that sounds like the Mission Impossible theme song. And it was.
Hey, shake that tail, baby.
I don't.
Oh my god, what the heck? Now that is like some of the more mature things that I thought was going to be in this movie for the parents. You know what I mean?
Killing him, Sassy.
They're killing him.
Chance.
A lot of butt jokes in this movie. The man just had his first kiss with the door. They can't fit under that. Dig, 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 dig. Nice, Shadow. Shadow's the real MVP of this operation. Actually, no, Sassy was, but Shadow's second place, close second.
You're a regular action figure.
Oh, it was nothing next to you tripping that.
Oh, they're gonna go, and right as they go, the car is gonna come by.
Well, that may be.
Hey, Hang on just a minute.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you can smell them, right? You must be able to smell them. I think Huxley got a funny feeling to come watch this movie with me. Huxley, you came in for your reaction. Look, this movie, see that dog? This movie's for you. This movie's for you. This movie's for you. Huxley wanted to watch the end of this movie. I think she knew that it was going to be something pretty fun.
Shadow and...
I love the theme of this movie. The musical theme of this movie is so good.
At least we know they're alive.
Yeah, they were alive. Were.
We made it.
Ah, nice. It feels
isn't
good, you
that
know?
the most
It feels
beautiful
good.
sight you ever saw?
Not really. Sorry, I've seen some more beautiful sights. Yeah, this is probably the most dangerous for the dogs and cats. Why would they just not wait for the train?
Come on!
He fell into the gladiator pit.
I'll try.
You think he's gonna be able to? I don't think so.
Shadow!
Shadow! Just leave him there to die. Go home. No, I'm just joking. Don't leave him there. He's my favorite character. He's literally just giving up and dying in the mud.
Do it. I'm too old.
I'm too old.
To learn is how to say goodbye.
No! Not yet. Not yet. The movie ends, credits, they're all dead. They don't make it home. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that?
Opie, I think I'm getting too old for this stuff.
Oh, please, Daddy, please.
That should be like, if I lift you up, you lift me up. She also called him Dad. She called him Dad. They called him Dad. They called him Dad. Oh my god, are you serious? Is this the return? Is this the return?
Guys, turkey's on the table.
She's like, don't shush me. It's gonna go Chance, Sassy, Shadow is gonna come a little bit later. Like, it's gonna, so it's enough for them to go, yeah, it's enough for them to go, oh, Shadow didn't make it, and then he comes. He's like, I don't care about you. I want Shadow.
Oh, I thought I'd never see you again.
She's like, you smell. He's coming. He's coming. They're gonna start turning away, and you're gonna see him. Get ready.
He was just too old.
Oh, Peter, honey.
Ready? Here he comes. Here he comes. What did I say? Ah, I got chills. They could sense each other, you know?
Shadow!
Oh, Peter.
Oh, and he's limping too. This is so good. What the heck? And then music. Oh, I'm getting so emotional. What the heck? This is too good. Oh, it's so good.
His belief was the thing that got us
So heartwarming. Such a good ending, you know what I mean? Classic.
reunited with his best friend.
That's so many chills. Oh my god. Love it so much. Love it.
For the first time in my life, I was home.
Ah, he said the line. He said the line. He's home. I got like goosebumps on my arms. It was a really good ending. That's a really good ending. So good. Duwayne Dunham. If only my dog did that, you know what I mean? Don't even know if you can see her, but if you can. What's up? What's up? Okay, going back to sleep, fine, whatever. And that was my reaction to Homeward Bound, The Incredible Journey, the 1993 family adventure, hour and 25 minutes on Disney+. That was a really good movie, and there are a bunch of things that I kind of want to talk about. The first one being that I was like, the voice actor for Chance is very familiar. Like, very familiar. It was Michael J. Fox. Michael J. Fox was Chance. What the heck? What the heck? This movie had such a good cast. Sally Field, I recognize. Don Ameche, I think that's his name. I don't recognize per se. But like Robert Hayes, Michael J. Fox, Kevin Chevalia, so whatever his name is. Maybe I don't know him. He kind of looked recognizable, but maybe I didn't. But yeah, there were some big cast members in this movie. But Michael J. Fox's chance. Wow, that is why I recognized his voice. That is why I was Marty McFly as a dog. Actually kind of Marty McFly as a dog, to be honest with you. But yeah, this movie I felt like had no right to be as good as it was, especially being a kids movie. Not saying that kids movies can't be bad. I've already been like, kids movies can be good. If you just look at Pixar movies or like animated movies in general, or even like some live action kids movies, some kids movies are phenomenal. Especially I'm thinking about like Pixar movies. One of my favorite trilogies of all time is How to Train Your Dragon or Kung Fu Panda. They kind of go back and forth. I think How to Train Your Dragon a little bit more for me because of nostalgia, but that doesn't really matter. But anyways, those are kids movies, but they still pack such an emotional punch. They have weight to them. They have like actual characters and stuff, and I feel like that's what like a good kids movie is. Not a movie centered for kids. A good kids movie is just a good movie in general that just so happens to be for kids, if you know what I mean. And that was kind of what this movie was, especially as well because it's an animal movie. And a lot of animal movies for me, while really fun for kids, are not really the greatest movies of all time. I'm thinking like Space Buddies, Air Bud. I'm thinking about all the Bud movies, first of all. And then some of the other ones. I know we got some great animal movies like Marley and Me and stuff like that. But there's some really bad animal movies as well. Like Marmaduke. Oh, it used to be one of my favorite movies as a kid, Marmaduke. But it is not a good movie. But yeah, this movie had no right to be as good as it was. And the score, which I'll talk about first. The score, whoever made the score did a phenomenal job and did not have to go that hard for the score. Even Huxley, she moved positions when I talked about the score. You know how much that is, how much effort it is for her to move from my pillows to the bottom of my bed and lay down, and that is because she appreciated the score so much. It was kind of the same theme through like the same song, just different renditions of it throughout the entire movie, but I didn't really care because that theme was so good. It was very adventurous, but it was also like magical in a way, and it was like heroic. You could play it slower and it felt really sad. I thought it was a really, really cool theme. I'm definitely going to download it and listen to it. Maybe I'll listen to it when I'm on like a car taking Huxley to the dog park, and I can pretend that like me and her are on an adventure back home or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I thought the theme was really good. The song that, you know the song I'm talking about, like the main theme, like that da na 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 na. I think that's how it went. But yeah, it was beautiful. And then when it played at the end, when Shadow is running towards Jamie. Oh, not Jamie, sorry. When Shadow is running towards Peter, I think his name was. Oh my gosh. That is like, obviously the scene itself was emotional because of all like the interactions and the character dynamics and stuff, but the music, when it swelled up after the silence, it was just like, it manipulated me, but in a good way, you know what I mean? And it just made me like, I started to tear up and I got goosebumps. It was really, really well done. The score of this movie was fantastic. I'm going to talk about now kind of why I think this is a really good kids movie, and why I think this kids movie is a movie that I would definitely show my kids, and a movie that I think a lot of parents would be happy to show their kids, because it provides entertainment for the parents and entertainment for the kids. And that is kind of where my first thing lies, is that it wasn't a really like, it was a movie that was crafted well enough for parents to enjoy it. There were definitely adult themed jokes, such as when the Sassy goes to the pound and all the dogs like, oh hey Whiskers and stuff like that, like cat calling her cat. Oh, I didn't even make that thing and that connection until just now. They were cat calling her. What the heck? This movie, man, all the cat and dog jokes. But yeah, when they were cat calling her, I was like, whoa, that's pretty adult. And there were some other things as well, when like Chance was in the water and he's like, I think I got a little smaller in there. I feel like that was an innuendo to something, if you know what I mean. Nod, nod, wink, wink, if you know what I mean. But yeah, there was definitely some like innuendos, some adult, maybe not themes, but adult scenes in a way, where they would fly over kids' heads. The adults would be like, oh, haha, I got that one, but kids, you don't get that one yet because you're stupid idiots. You know what I mean? But yeah, I thought that was a really interesting thing. And then the kids stuff in this movie was not too kid-y, if you know what I mean. Like, the plot was very simple, but it never forcefully told us what was happening. It never shoved everything in the face. There was definitely a lot of on the nose things. The dialogue was pretty on the nose. Characters would say what they were feeling instead of just expressing what they were feeling. Like the kids would always go, I miss them, I miss them, I miss them. And the dad would always be like, I'm trying to help or something like that. You know what I mean? So like everything was definitely said because kids, I feel like, just need that. The kids need the characters to say what they're feeling instead of to just kind of show what they're feeling in a way. But it still wasn't too on the nose where it was just like, we're doing this, you know, like for example, the seesaw scene, Shadow could have just said at the very start of the seesaw scene, like, oh, we're going to get the cougar and he's going to stand there and we're going to fling him off the cliff. And he could have just said that and everyone would have been like, oh, we know what we're doing. But instead he just goes seesaw and then it pans towards the rock on the seesaw, right? And then it makes the audience think about, oh, what does he mean by the seesaw? Like, what is going to happen? Even though it's a very simple concept to understand, the movie doesn't just give us the information. The movie makes us being the kids think about, oh, what does Shadow mean by seesaw? You know what I mean? So the movie, while it does pander towards the audience a little bit because of the on-the-nose dialogue and stuff like that, that is probably just because it is a kids movie. It is a movie meant for very small children, but it still knows that kids are smart enough to understand some of these like concepts, some of these shots and what these shots mean, and it wants the kids to really think about kind of what these shots mean, how the story is going to go. It doesn't want to just give it to them. It wants them to go, oh, what is going to happen next? That's the question the movie wants the kids to ask for the most part, right? And so I thought that was a really cool thing that the movie had, and it's a movie that a lot of kids movies now don't really do. A lot of kids movies just force feed the kids like, this is what's going to happen, this is what's going to happen, this is what's going to happen, this is how I feel. But this movie definitely made the kids, at least made me ask what's going to happen next. And if it made me ask that, even though I already knew the answer, like the seesaw thing, for a second I was like, oh, what does he mean? And then I was like, oh, I got it. Like, it was very easy to understand, but for kids, I'm making them ask the question, what is going to happen next? And I think that is something that a lot of kids movies forget to do for kids. You know what I mean? Because kids are a lot smarter than they look. Anyways, another great thing about this movie was the characters of this movie. I think the characters were very, very relatable to children, especially Chance. Having the main character be in itself a child, even though he's a dog, is a very smart decision. Having the main character be the old guy or sassy, being Shadow or sassy, would have been like fine, but it wouldn't have made the main character relatable. And making Chance relatable, while not all kids are like jumpy like Chance was, a lot of them are, and even then Chance still has the same kind of humor that a young child would have. If you think about Jamie and Chance were best friends, you know what I mean? Like, he still had the same sense of humor, the same way of thinking that a lot of kids have. And so it was a really smart decision to have the main character be a child in a way, have a childlike personality, and then the main characters for the humans also being children. And it's really interesting because in a lot of children movies, the adults, this is something that I think is true. If you have too many adults in a children's movie, it doesn't really feel like a children's movie, or a child will have a hard time connecting to it, just because an adult's problems and an adult's struggle is not something a kid has to deal with. A kid cannot relate to a grown-up in any way, whereas a grown-up can relate to a grown-up and a kid because they've lived both of those lives, right? You know what I mean? So in a kid's movie, you want to have a lot of the characters, most of the characters, at least all the major characters, be children. And in this movie, or not all, most of the major characters, but a majority of the characters be children so that kids can have something to relate to, children of all ages. And I think that's what this movie did really well. The adult characters, they were in this movie, they helped progress the plot, but that was kind of all that they did. They were just there to help progress the plot. The rest of the characters were pretty much children, except for the adult characters I'm saying are the humans. I'm not talking about the dog and the cat yet. But yeah, the two adults, the dad and the mom, they were there to help progress the plot. They were there to comfort the kids, but they didn't really, their problems and their struggles were not really thrown out into the movie. And I think that was really good because then kids can relate to the kids looking up at their mom and dad more, and they can relate to that sort of relationship where kids don't really know much about their parents, but the parents are always there to comfort them, if you know what I mean. So that was kind of a cool dynamic. And then the kids in the family, the main three kids, were all different ages, so they had kind of this age range of kids that each that audience members could connect to, because you could have younger audiences connect to Jamie, you could have older audiences connect to Peter, and you could have this middle-aged audiences and girls connect to Laura, you know what I mean? So it was kind of smart to have those three age group so that more audience members could feel connected, more children could feel connected to the characters depending on their age and even depending on their gender. And then going to the animals, which were the main characters. The main character was a dog, obviously it was a dog, but was a child, and that was a really smart decision as well, because again, same thinking, same mentality, same sense of humor. All the characters kind of had the same sense of humor when it came to the animals. It was a lot of butt jokes, a lot of just kind of a lot of butt jokes in general, you know what I mean? A lot of dog jokes, a lot of cat jokes, and that would really work on a child audience. Some of the jokes did land for me. There were some really smart and witty jokes. But again, having Shadow as this old, wise character, but then also having him, he wasn't the focus of the movie. I feel like the focus of the movie was just to reunite them home, but the focus of those three characters was Chance. So having Shadow not be the focus of those three characters, again, makes him more relatable to the kids, because if Shadow was the focus, if Shadow was the main character, kids would not be able to latch onto him as they would with Chase. Again, with Sassy. Sassy was kind of this middling one between adult and child. She had a very childlike, prissy personality, but she was still very mature, and I think a lot of older kids would be able to relate to Sassy a lot more than Shadow, and a lot more than Chase. So I think Sassy, again, is kind of like the three human character kids. These three animals kind of reflect another audience where grown-ups can relate to Shadow, middle-aged kids-ish can relate to Sassy in a way. Sassy maybe a little bit more prissy than a lot of other kids, but I don't know. I know some kids who are like kind of like Sassy with the personality, and then young kids with Chase. You know what I mean? So this movie kind of covered every single demographic, especially in the children's area, very, very well. And I think that's kind of what made it a very successful and very classic kids movie, because it took the basics of what makes a good movie and what makes a good children's movie, and it really looked into those basics and fleshed them out really, really well and made them work. So yeah, I'm very impressed with this movie, just on the technical level of how they managed to pull this off. You know what I mean? I'm very impressed. Getting into the cast now, I'll probably just talk about the three main pets. Maybe I'll talk about the human family. I don't know if I will though per se, because like they were like all the human cast were good in the movie. It was just like they weren't really the main focus of the movie. The main focus of the movie was the animals. Robert Hayes, though, as the dad, was pretty cool. He was in The Last Starfighter. I'm just gonna check now. Was he in anything else? Airplane. That's where I know him from. Is he? Yeah, Airplane. I was like, I know him from somewhere, and I've seen him on a beach. Don't remember why he was on a beach, but there's a scene in Airplane where he's kissing his girlfriend lady on a beach. So that's where I remember him from. That's the scene that I remember him from in Airplane. Oh, what a good movie. I love Airplane. Anyways, he did really good in this movie. So did the mom. Yeah, so did Kim, Greist, so did like all the human characters, Veronica Lauren, Benji Thal, and Kevin Chevalia. They all did a really good job, and round of applause. They just added a lot of emotion. Like, even though they're like the main characters were animals, you can't really get super emotional with them because they don't have human emotions, if you know what I mean. So the main characters added that human emotion to the story, which definitely made the ending a lot better. Okay, getting into the main three trio, I'll start with Chance, because he was the main character as Michael J. Fox as Chance, and he was really good. His voice is so recognizable, yet I still did not know it was Michael J. Fox, if you know what I mean. But he did a really good job. He spoke very fast. He had a very distinctive personality. He definitely reminded me of some kids that I have taught during swimming lessons before, which was really interesting. They kind of nailed that zingy, like very fast-paced mentality, quick humor personality, if you know what I mean. And I thought that he did a really good job with it. It was definitely weird at first seeing the voices come out and the dog's mouths not moving or anything, but I quickly got used to it, and I'm glad that the dog's mouths didn't move, because since it is a 90s movie, the animation and stuff would not have held up at all, and it would have just probably ruined the movie for me. So I'm really glad that didn't happen, and I thought Michael J. Fox did a really good job. Sally Field as Sassy. She was really funny, again, very prissy, but I think that Sally Field did a really good job at portraying that prissiness in her voice, in the tone of voice. Even when she was like happy, you could still kind of sense that like superiority in her voice. I don't know, it was a really cool character. Again, I really liked Sassy. Her death was like, she didn't die obviously, but I knew she wasn't gonna die. But obviously kids back then, they made it seem like she was dead, and if I was a kid I would have been like, oh my god, she's dead, right? So they did a really good job with that. But yeah, I really liked her character. I thought Sally Field did a really good job. Don Ameche, I think that's how you say his last name, as Shadow. He was my favorite of the three. He was just so wise and so lovable, and like I wanted to hug him every 5 seconds whenever he would talk about Peter. Although he talked about Peter a lot, but I mean, he did love Peter, so it's fine, I guess. But like he did a really good job as this old wise golden retriever. He was, again, super lovable. You could feel like the care in his voice, the love for his human companions, and yeah, it was just really fun. Okay, that is my review of Homeward Bound: The Incredible Journey. Thank you so much for watching. It means a lot if you are watching this. It just like, thank you so much for supporting me, and thank you so much to these beautiful, wonderful people here for supporting me, supporting my channel. This is my puppy. She enjoyed the last bit of the movie. I'm pretty sure I saw some tears running down her face or something at some point. Yeah, she's asleep, and this video is in honor of her, and she's asleep, if you know what I mean. I don't think she deserves this video, if I'm being quite honest. But anyways, yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much if you listened to this review all the way through. It means a lot for you to be listening to me talk. And oh, she just moved again. And I'll see you next time for my next movie reaction.